Hello, and welcome to EnTrance, a hypnotic meditation library which acts as a gateway to help you discover your deeper self. These recordings are of a hypnotic nature and should not be used whilst driving a car or operating machinery. Please use common sense and only use the appropriate EnTrance volume in an appropriate place and environment to ensure safety. Please seek professional advice if you are receiving treatment for any clinically diagnosed disorder before using EnTrance. Before we begin this journey deep into your subconscious mind, I want you to know that self-hypnosis, like all hypnosis, is voluntary, and if for any reason you want or need to become wide awake, you can do so easily and calmly at any point. Before we begin, you may wish to loosen any tight clothing or footwear. EnTrance is produced to be listened on stereo headphones. The tones library may be used on loudspeakers in a quiet environment. You may wish to close your eyes for each session or fix a daydream stare on a comfortable spot in front of you until your eyes are closing. Whichever is the most comfortable for you to relax.
Sit back and relax. Very soon you're going to be so relaxed. More relaxed than you've ever known yourself to be. Beautifully relaxed. Now imagine you're outside, walking through a wonderful, magical forest. It's twilight. The sky is beautiful, deep blue. The moon is full and the stars are bright. Imagine now finding a wonderfully comfortable place to sit down. Against a padded rock or maybe a soft tree, somewhere nice and comfortable. Now shortly, I'm going to have you imagine there's a beautiful, relaxing, bright, brilliant light floating right above the top of your head. And as this light lowers down, I want you to just simply imagine that it relaxes each and every muscle in your body, taking you into a deep and relaxed state of calmness, starting with the very top of your head and moving just to the inside of your scalp. This light is so calm. Feel its warming effect on your head now. It goes down past your forehead and crosses your eyebrows. Your eyes begin to close now, if they haven't already. The light sinks lower and fills all of your vision with gold or a blue color. It makes the little wrinkles at the side of your eyes feel like they're being smoothed out. Past the bridge of your nose, allowing you to breathe deeply and freely. Past your mouth and running down your neck. The whole of your head is filled with bright white light now. Running slowly past your shoulders and down the top of your arms, making them feel very heavy but light at the same time. As the white light moves down, your whole upper body is now beginning to feel like one. Past your solar plexus and past your middle, filling up backwards like an upside down bottle, filling up with milk. Your weight sinks down into the center now, and you're beginning to feel very, very relaxed. The light's rate slows down a little, and slowly, like a cascading fountain, the light pours past your hips, down your leg, through your knees, and begins to fill up your feet. Concentrate on your big toes. Feel the light move into your toe, and now begin to back up. It fills up like a warm liquid filling a hot water bottle, up past the ankles, through the shins, moving past your thighs, over your hips, through the middle of your body, rushing past, about and around your heart, making you feel warm and loved, calm and very, very relaxed. The light reaches your shoulders and flows down your arms, filling each of your fingers one at a time. Concentrate on any part of your body which is not relaxed, and do your best to make that part feel soft and comfortable. Past the wrists, your awareness drops now. It passes to the pelvic region, over the elbow, back up to the neck, past the chin. Now feel as the warm, relaxing white light fills the whole of your head, making you feel very, very relaxed. You're now in a wonderful state of peace and tranquility. No matter how relaxed you are, as I count back from 10, you'll be capable of relaxing even more. Twice, 3 or 4 times as much at least, with every number you manage to recognize now. And now, by the time I get down to 1, your willingness to be motivated and inspired will be as high as the next number you hear. 10. Continue to hear the sound of my voice to make you relax. 9. Your conscious mind is taking a break and relaxing fully. 8. Preparing to present your unconscious mind with some ideas which you've helped to choose by listening to this recording. 7. A deeper breath in with each number you hear now. 6. Any negative emotion is ready to drain from you now as you go deeper into this wonderful and enlightening, positive state of mind. 5. Any guilt or self-doubt which is left in small pockets in your body, hiding from the enlightening positivity, begin to collect and drop down to your toes, ready to discharge out into the earth. 4. Feel the warm light completely taking over your body now, and you're feeling at one with yourself. 3. Deeper down now, down into the ultra depths where your conscious mind gets the calmness and the rest it so deserves. 2. Calmness like you haven't felt before. 1.
And now your conscious mind can drift anywhere pleasant it wishes, whilst your subconscious mind becomes absolutely wide awake. It listens, it hears, it understands. It believes my every safe, sensible suggestion and what it means. The subconscious mind knows. And because the subconscious mind knows, the conscious mind right now doesn't need to know. So it can either listen or not listen. You have awarenesses in your subconscious mind that you don't have in your conscious mind. You can remember everything that ever happened with your subconscious mind. Any problems that a mind has created can indeed be solved by that same mind. Consciously, you can't remember much at all, 4 things at a time. So you can forget so easily, and with forgetting certain things, you can remember other things. Forgetting what you can forget, remembering what you can remember. Doesn't matter if you temporarily forget, because right now, you need not remember. Because your subconscious mind remembers and knows everything that your conscious mind needs to know. You have the solutions to your problems already. Whilst there are many shades of grey, essentially, they are all either dark or light. So you can let your conscious mind drift, not bothering to listen as your subconscious mind becomes wide awake and listens and hears and understands and believes my every safe, helpful suggestion and what it means, and transfers those new beliefs to the conscious mind, the emotional mind, and the physical body, so that they can understand and believe and act accordingly in a helpful and safe and beneficial way. And you have now become so deeply relaxed that indeed every safe and helpful thing I say and what it means will seep so very, very deeply into the subconscious part of your mind and will cause such a deep and lasting beneficial impression that no other person, no happening, and no event could ever change the positive and helpful suggestions that will be put into your subconscious mind. This will continue to happen to you more and more positively, more and more powerfully, every day, regardless of where you are, and regardless of whatever else may be happening around you.
I'd like you to imagine in just a moment that you're going to step through a beautiful white light. This is a warm, healing white light that makes you feel cozy and happy, more relaxed than you could ever have expected you could be. Now, experience yourself moving through this white light, feeling eager to see what's on the other side. As you pass through the light on the other side, you find yourself out in the country on a beautiful summer's day. You are standing on a path that leads through the forest and flowers. Such a happy, peaceful, colourful place. It seems just like the ones you read about in fairy tales. Perfect in every way. As you walk down the path, you notice that just up ahead is a small bridge going over a twinkling, bubbling stream. On the other side of the bridge, the path splits off into 3 different directions. As you are walking over the bridge, realize that wherever you choose to go from here, you will be safe, and you will not experience anything firsthand. Instead, it will be as if you're sitting somewhere, like in a movie theatre, watching your journey unfold in front of you, as if on a cinema screen. As you approach the 3 paths on the other side of the bridge, you notice a sign labelling each one. The one on the right says past, the centre one says present, and the one on the left says future. You decide to go on the one on the right and proceed along your journey. You notice up ahead that there are smaller paths going off this main one on either side, each one seeming to disappear into a white blanket of fog. You realise that each one of these paths represents a different life that you may have had, you decide to walk down the path until you feel one path is beckoning you, or that you feel that you just have a desire to go down one. You choose that path and enter the comfortable fog, realizing you are safe. As you emerge on the other side of the fog, you find yourself in a past life. Just feel for a few moments all the sensations around you. I will be asking the questions to help you with your journey, and the first thought or impression that comes to mind is the correct one. Don't try to analyze it, just let it happen. So get an idea now of where you are, your surroundings, all the feelings and the sensations. First of all, where do you think you are right now? Is it light or is it dark? Is it cold or is it warm? Do you think you are indoors or outdoors? Once again, remembering the first impression that comes to mind is the right one. Get a feeling for yourself. Does it seem as though you have anything on your feet? If so, what is the texture like? What do you think you are wearing? How tall are you? How old do you think you are? Are you male or female? What color is your hair? Do you have hair? What are you noticing around you? Are there any landmarks or things that would give you an idea of where you are? Or maybe even what year it is? If you are outdoors, what's there? What can you see? If you can't see much, then walk a little way to see if you can see more there. If there's not enough for you to get an idea of where you are, then walk over to a window or an opening, somewhere where you can see further. Is anyone there with you? What do they look like? Who are they? Now, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, just relax completely. I want you to feel yourself going ahead a few years now, in the same life if you can. Okay, now stop. And wherever you are, get a good feeling for yourself and your surrounding areas again. And answer to yourself the same kind of questions that I asked you earlier. First of all, where are you now? Is it dark or light? Is it cold or warm? Do you think that you are indoors or outdoors? Get a feel for yourself. Does it seem like you have anything on your feet? What are you wearing? How tall are you? How old do you think you are? What color is your hair? Do you have hair? Your eyes? Who are you? What do you think your purpose is? What is your name? What do people address you by? What are you noticing around you? Are there any landmarks or things that would give you an idea of where you are? Or maybe what year is it? Where do you live? Imagine you're dwelling right now in front of you. What does it look like? If you can't see that much, take a little walk to see if you can see more. If you're indoors, you may even want to walk to a window or an opening to see what is outside. Is there anyone here with you? What do they look like? Who are they? What do they look like? Their mouth, hair, eyes. Look deeply into their eyes. Do they remind you of someone you might know? Who are they in relationship to you? Once again, take a deep breath and exhale and relax. Now, I want you to move ahead again, just feeling yourself moving ahead in time. And I want you to stop approximately a few minutes just before your death scene. Whatever you died of, remember you will be viewing this as if you are sitting someplace comfortable, watching yourself on a movie screen. So there will be no discomfort or pain or anything negative whatsoever. You will just be watching it on a screen. So bring yourself now to a few minutes before your death scene. Get a feeling for what's going on around you. Sensations, sounds, smells. What do you see? Where are you? Is there anybody there with you? If so, who are they? What kind of things are they saying? What are you dying of? What do you think is wrong? What kind of thoughts are going through your head right now? Your feelings? Is there anybody close to you nearby? A relative? A loved one? Who is it? Look deep into their eyes. Do you recognize them as anybody you might know in your present life? Do you have any regrets? Anything that you feel you might have wanted to do differently? Are there any nice things or things you'd like to remember or bring back with you? Reflect on your life. Are there any lessons that you can learn? Or is there a moral to the life? Take a deep breath and exhale. And imagine a large door of light right in front of you. Warm, comfortable, inviting light. Go ahead and step through the light now, leaving that life behind. As you step through the light, you are coming to a comfortable, relaxing, wonderful place. If there are any memories you wish to keep from this past life, all good things, you can take them with you. If you have any negative thoughts or feelings, or any negative baggage from this life, you can leave it back there. You don't need it. Bad thoughts, anger, hatred, whatever it might be, just throw it in that past life and leave it there before you come back. You turn away with your back to the light and you see that path in front of you once again, the one you initially came down. And you go back down that path, heading back towards the present time and place. Walking down along the path, going back to the bridge, over the bridge, and back through the door of light you initially came through. Walking through the door of light, you come out on the other side. And you feel yourself coming back to the present day and time, seeing the calendar moving back a day at a time, a month at a time, a year at a time, 5 years at a time, all the way to the present date. The calendar slows down and you find yourself right back to today's date and time. Right back here feeling wonderful and refreshed from your journey.
It's time to come back to the present now, out of this deep relaxation. The subconscious mind will begin to transfer all of the beneficial new learnings you've made to the conscious mind, the emotional mind, and the physical body. And as the unconscious mind now begins to start that transfer, I will begin to bring you back. In just a few moments, you are going to wake up. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you are going to come back to the here and now, feeling wide awake, feeling wonderful in every way, feeling so much calmer than before. 1. Start to wake up and emerge from hypnosis. 2. Feeling wonderful, awake in every way. 3. Coming back to the here and now and sensing the room around you. 4. Your eyes are beginning to open now as you wake. And 5. Eyes wide open, wide awake, and feeling wonderful in every way. Thank you for using EnTrance.